Okay, let's see. Let's see if we able to go live, man. One moment while I check. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm still under the weather a little bit, man. I just sick in the mud. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. All right, bet. It's cool. All right, man. So, I'm making this video. You pretty much see it. Microsoft is selling off games to PlayStation is the topic. I ain't gonna be here too long because I'm still under the weather or whatever, but I wanted to make sure I reported on this and made it very clear what I thought. It's just the whole rumor that was going around, and of course, when it comes to Microsoft and rumors, you got to address it, because if you don't address it, people run with a narrative. It's just a whole bunch of calamity. But whatever, it is what it is. They're saying that reports are saying that Microsoft is doing Halo Master Chief. And what else supposed to be going? Halo Master Chief. Let me look at my inbox. I'm gonna literally unbothered with this dumbness, because it's stupid, and plus I already talked about it. But of course, people gon' I would think I was in Z. Yeah, I was on Z show when I talked about it, when they said this rumor almost a year ago. It was literally the same rumor again a year ago. So it's supposed to be Forza Horizon 5, Halo, and who else, man? Halo and who else? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. What's crazy is the list doesn't even matter. That's the sad part about this. You feel me? But I'm gonna talk about it. The reason why. I'm seeing Gears of War collection. That was a new one. Somebody else said Hellblade 2, Age of Mythology. Never played the Age of Mythology game. Trying to see here. Hold on, because this is the talk of the town. But it's pretty sad though when you really think about it. But I'm gonna get into why. But I guess they did a draft pick. We're gonna call it the NBA draft pick. And PlayStation and the Switch 2. Also, the Switch 2 isn't being talked about in this also as well, of getting Gears of War collection, Forza Horizon 5, Halo Master Chief collection, all going to PlayStation, apparently. And this said rumor once again. Then of course everybody is flipping out, going crazy. Oh, there's no point of owning a PlayStation, an Xbox, and I only came here for the exclusive, so what's the point of owning a box? Xbox is getting out of the gaming business, yada, 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 yada. Oh, hold on. J-Dub post this one. This one was too funny to me, though. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see if I can. He put these to the life, and he said, how much to turn them Xbox-only games into PlayStation games. Dude, too funny. But, okay. I'm gonna talk about this on two sides, two folds in my opinion. For me personally, as a person that owns stock in the company, because yes, I'm not stupid. I'm not finna console war or game war with people and not making money off of this. It's just dumb. So me personally, on the business aspect, I am beyond grateful, humbled like no other. I'm gonna wait and keep that as the positive on the inside or whatever. But on the negative side, if you are a console war fanboy that only focuses on exclusives, determining your fun factor with video games, you're taking a massive L this year. You're taking a massive L this year just rolling with Microsoft, in my opinion, because this isn't this rollout of what they're doing ain't finna be like the last go hoorah. Like, it's more to come. And you're going to be hurt by this. I'm just going to keep it honest with you. You, as an individual, are going to be hurt by this because you can't go out here and say, nah, the boo-boo. We got this game. You don't have this game. That's, that's pretty much the gist of what you guys do. Like, oh, you don't have this game, but I got this game, but I'm gonna have fun with this game, even though sometimes the games that y'all account for, y'all don't even play those games. Y'all just wanna carry on and say, hey, you don't have this game, so I'm having more fun than you, even though I'm not playing the game, nor did I support the company and buy the game. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Now, my real opinion about this, because I'm sorry, I can't defend the console war stuff no more. The battle of the plastic is over with. It's been over with. People are holding on to this plastic war for God knows what reason. I don't know. Maybe because they don't have any content to talk about. Maybe because their whole channel was dedicated on the console war, plastic wars. And now that it's coming to an end, it's hard for them to adjust and scramble or get into their mentality of what else they can talk about. I don't know. Me personally, this is literally a drop in the lake. This is not making no ruffles, no nothing over here. Reason being is because it's Halo Master Chief Collection. I want y'all to go and actually check out the release date for Halo Master Chief Collection. That game released in like 2014. 2014. We are in 2024. Okay. Gears of War collection. If that's part of the rumor, whatever. I don't know if it's true or not, whatever. I know the real buzz was Halo. But Gears of War collection. 2015, 2016. We are in 2024. Forza Horizon 5, which was the shocker moment. 4 years old, 2 years old or something like that. That's the closest date or whatever. The reason why I'm saying this, and it's very clear, on top of that, Forza Horizon, maybe you might add on there because they did have a great little achievement that just happened recently. Forza Horizon 5 has had over 46 million concurrent players. Eating grapefruit. They had over 46 million concurrent players. And it ain't they just clicked on the home button and no. 46 million concurrent players on Forza Horizon 5. So the so-called company that doesn't have any games, they are selling third party. They're selling in third. They're getting beat console-wise 5-1 to PlayStation. All that great hoopla, plastic war, console war mess that you want to talk about to justify your purchase as a human being and as a man don't mean a hill of beans when you're playing that said consoles games on your platform of choice, which is amazing to me. That's the crazy part about here. You're not hearing news about them rallying behind before I get into that, just an FYI, with all them draft picks, the only game that Xbox is supposed to be getting is the Final Fantasy game. So they let go 3 games, possibly 4 games, just to get 1 draft pick, which is Final Fantasy. It's up to you to think that trade pick was worth it or not. Sound off in the comment section. But that's the thing that's funny to me, because you laugh and joke and you start at Xbox doesn't have any games. Xbox is trash. It's getting beat out 5-1. But now you are literally begging and pleading and asking for Xbox games to come on your platform, which clearly has shown you they're not releasing anything worthwhile in 2025. If you watch that CES convention, yes, it was all about electronics. It's not solely about video games in a sense. They didn't show anything prominent worthwhile compared to what Microsoft did. Microsoft showed off literally their whole entire partnership and showing you the future of Xbox, where Xbox Game Pass is going, the amount of accessibility that you're going to have with Xbox, with other devices, and just the power and just what's to become in the near future when it comes to Xbox. You literally seen the full force in CES, from the Azure servers being shown off, in the sense of you're seeing how these companies are connecting with that server to give you the games from the server with Xbox xCloud, the LG and the Samsung business partnership. So all of their latest TVs are embedded with Xbox Game Pass and xCloud, as well as their older TVs also getting access as well. Like, you could not go anywhere without seeing Xbox, from AMD to NVIDIA. You couldn't see anything going on without seeing Xbox. And, when it came to PlayStation, all they showed was the films, and that's it. That was all you got. They're not showing anything about a showcase. They haven't said anything about a showcase, whereas Xbox, we got Xbox Direct dropping before the end of this year. End of this month, I'm sorry. Before the end of this month, you're going to see an Xbox Direct with a new game being announced, an unknown game being announced. Excuse me. So it's clear as day, like, who is really pushing 2025 when it comes to gaming in general. Not the plastic, but actual gaming. It's Microsoft, if you need help to understand that. My Big Money gave an analogy, and it was an analogy he did on the showcase and to somebody, and I didn't want to interrupt. I was waiting for him to say it to me or something, but he didn't. And it was a smart move to say why he didn't, because the person that he asked it for, they didn't answer it at all. They just skipped past it. But he said this analogy, and he says, if we both have two burger companies, and your company is everything's going, the fries, the burgers, everything going, and my company, I'm only selling burgers, and I can't sell the fries. And hold on. Anyway, he said his analogy was pretty much, if we had a burger company and I was having a hard time selling French fries with my burgers while yours is being successful, what would I do? And as clear as day, I'm going to sell those fries with another product. I'm going to continue to sell those fries because of my dealing. I'm going to add extra ingredients to it to make a loaded fries or something in that nature to get the fries to sell. And that's the same thing that's happening here. The narrative is PlayStation is number one, Xbox is third. That's what it is. That's what's the breakdown is. And okay, if I can't sell my consoles or get my consoles out the door, and I'm getting beat 5-1 on sales when it comes to my hardware, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to focus on my strong point, which is my software. And I'm going to push the numbers and push that brand of my software out to the point where it makes up for the hardware sales that I'm not receiving. And that's what's going on right now. Microsoft is in a place where they have so many IPs, and it was the number one thing I was concerned with a couple years back when they did the whole every game for 12-month rollout. And I was worried about, once that Call of Duty deal finalized, what was going to happen with the games, because it was just going to be so many games and so many titles. Like, how are you going to roll these games out and all of them don't get cannibalized? And no one can really give up an answer, because it was always a wait and see approach. But Microsoft is doing smart. Like, you're taking your old catalog, which already have sold, which already have been successful, which is Call of Duty Halo's Master Chief Collection and your Gears of War collection, and you're about to resell it to a whole new consumer. Most likely you're going to be getting that game for maybe $30, $40. They most likely are going to be getting it for $30, $40. Probably a little bit more than that, because guess what? We rolled out Sea of Thieves, Grounded, and it was another game. Sea of Thieves, Grounded, and I can't remember Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment. We rolled those 4 games out, and guess what? We sold them for a profit. We didn't have to sell them for a loss, because we put a price tag on them, sold it over there, and those games charted on PlayStation's sales charts, which means the users, we saw a demand there that was willing to pay for those games, even though you could have easily got Xbox Game Pass, rolled into the subscription, and still played those same games with no problem and no issues. It was so much of an impact on the PlayStation market that they charted. So you really think I'm not finna sit here and I just witnessed my throwaways? These was games that, had a bad rep when they was released outside of Hi-Fi Rush. It had a bad rep before they released. Grounded was still in preview in the beta program. The preview program just happened to be rolling out of that program. Sea of Thieves, the Kraken was lacking. They just got the updates up good enough that the people are enjoying the game to its full potential. And Pentiment, nobody was looking for that game, even though it scored the 80-something+%. A lot of people downplayed that game because of the art style and what you was doing in the game. So literally, I took my throwaway games, put them on my so-called competitors' platform. The consumers bought those products at the price that I marked them at, which I think was like $30, to the point, and it sold enough to the point where it charted on PlayStation's chart, top 10, top 20. You really think I'm not finna go and say, oh, if y'all willing to take those, let me go dig under the crates and up under my mattress. Let me go in the shoebox and grab these couple of these old games that I just been sitting on, and they've been sitting here like Halo Master Chief Collection. Y'all didn't get Halo 5. You didn't get Halo Infinite, the most recent, the most concurrent Halos. They went back 3 Halos and gave y'all Halo Master Chief Collection. Gears of War. You didn't get Gears 5. You're not finna get Gears E-Day. Excuse me. You literally got an old Halo Master Chief Collection from 2014, 2015. Here, have a blast. And if you're gonna pay for it by all means. Where's the problem? That doesn't make any sense. If I can take something old that I'm not even using anymore and gain a profit off of it, why are you mad? So with that being said, thank you for port bagging, because guess what? The money that we receive from you port bagging and asking for these games and actually buying them on your platform, guess what? It's going to help finance even more games and more content for exclusives that's coming towards Xbox, and you won't be getting day one releases. It's great. It's a wonderful day for Microsoft once again, because not only are we getting money off the back end, not only are we making profit off the games that we have in our catalog now with our consumers with Game Pass, and also, we get the little early access. Like, I paid the Indiana Jones to get Indiana Jones early. I paid the little $30 to get it early. I did the same thing for Starfield. Still supporting the game, still supporting the developers, and as well as getting it in Game Pass. But guess what? If my consumers don't want to get it day one and they don't mind waiting a little bit longer, hey, you still get it in Game Pass. We still gonna hit you across the head with the DLC and the microtransactions in certain games. Cool, great, wonderful. But guess what? We gonna roll it back later on down the years. We're gonna send it over there and send it for a profit. So now they gonna pay for it. I love it. It's a double dip hustle. Ain't nothing but positivity coming from it. And on top of that, like I keep telling people, fam, we are in the day and era where cross-play and cross-progression is the norm now. It was kickback back then in the day. Everyone fought, and they fought tooth and nail about that. Now, the developers and the consumers are content with just going and playing those games and those platforms and just playing online. They don't care about, I'm playing against a PlayStation guy. Oh, I'm playing against an Xbox guy. Like, everyone, especially when it comes to multiplayer, it makes massive sense to do multiplayer, because the more people that we are playing my games, the more successful my game will be via either the purchase of the game or the microtransactions of the game. This is like common sense. So why would I knock my hustle, or why would I knock a hustle and prevent a multiplayer game for thriving and making more money than it could by just not allowing them to play to each other, play together? That's the number one question now that should be answered. Will Halo Master Chief Collection and Gears of War Collection, Forza Horizon 5, will they be cross-platform? I believe so. It should be, I think. We gotta wait and see their direction with it. But yeah, more players. I mean, they bump up my user base. I get more concurrent players on the game, because that's what we tout now. We keep highlighting that, we got 15 million concurrent players on Grounded. We got 20 million on Sea of Thieves, 46 million on Horizon. So the user base being increased is what makes Xbox happy now, not just the sale of the game itself. And they pushing that narrative, and it makes sense. So at this point, I'm gonna be killing it on both ends. I'm killing it on both ends. I'm able to keep my consumers happy, the ones that supporting Game Pass in the direction that we're going with Game Pass. I get to keep them happy. I get to keep the customers that like to buy games happy, because guess what? Y'all are getting it day one, and you don't have to wait 3, 4, 5, 10 years for this game to roll out to your platform. And then if you're just being a stubborn person and don't want to get an Xbox or play Xbox games, guess what? We're finna roll out a couple of games on the PlayStation and the Switch that you most likely going to be enticed to play, which means you're going to have to pay for it. And then when you pay for it, guess what? We hook, line, sink you in on that one too, because we just made another profit off of you. I get you in every corner of the goddamn gaming market, and we already on PC. That we don't even have to mention PC. It's like, at this point, the writing is clearly on the wall, and if you don't want to sit here and pretend, or you want to just be in denial that Microsoft is literally running the gaming streets right now, like, you cannot go a block without seeing Xbox games just running amok around here. I hate to put it in a hustle term, but it is a hustle term, like industry, in a sense. Okay, PlayStation owns the buildings. Like, you can own the apartment buildings on the streets. You own those buildings, and clearly you got us 5-1 on those buildings. Like, it's way more buildings of PlayStation than it is of Xbox. That's a fact. We're gonna roll with that. We're gonna say that's a fact. But guess what? When it comes to the consumers, when it comes to the people that come out of those buildings and they want goods and services, and they want produce in their house, and they want groceries, and they want gas, they come in the Xbox. So your one-time payment for the console, for the house, $700, whatever you pay, $500, that's cute, great, fine, and dandy. But guess what? On that back end, when it comes to those games where we know that that's where you make all the money from, Microsoft is sweeping the land. There's no question about it at all. And again, if you want a console war, have a blast. If that would get you excited to wake up in the morning, by all means, have a blast with the console war. But when it comes to the real numbers, when it comes to the people that's making real profit out here, Microsoft is in one of the greatest positions ever. I don't think they've ever been in such a great position that they are in now because of the decisions that they're making. And I'm all for it. I can't wait to see what the future holds. We got South by Midnight coming soon, and then hopefully they can drop a stealth game like they did before. Like, hey, just off the cuff, here you go. We finna drop whatever day one in Game Pass. Go pick it up. But yeah, this your boy Double O Mellow, man. Again, just a word of advice. Calm down. It's not that serious. Console war is dead. It's done. It's finito. We are in the gaming migration right now, and Microsoft is in a hostile takeover. They taking over every part of your living room that you can think of, and it's turning out to be a good, smart investment. So, this your boy Double O Mellow. One love. God bless. Peace.